Hello and welcome to 7 Days to Die. My name is Rabenschild. I wanted to play a bit of a survivally game, and because I have my own set regulations basically of playing science fiction game, I think a zombie apocalypse counts as science fiction. So let me say that before. Let me also say again that this is a bit of a more mature game. So there's violence in this game, and there's the possibility of nakedness. So if you don't, yeah. And one thing I want to say is that I don't know. This game makes me not hold my own rules of not swearing pretty much, because sometimes you get jumped and then it could happen. So I want to let you know this, so that if you are sensitive in that way, then please don't watch it. I don't want you to feel in any way not right by me playing this game. So good. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is a game that is a survival game that plays out in or after a zombie apocalypse. And yeah, we have to find water, find food, find a place to sleep and to stay. And every 7 days, there's a horde, a zombie horde that will try to definitely kill us. And we have to get going, because I'm losing daytime here. We can search the things here, cars, and dismantle stuff. We can craft things. And some things that we have to do is grab material like these plants and sticks and stones. And with that we have to craft necessary tools, all that stuff. We have to also find food, and that's good. We are in this desert, because then I can pick this yucca fruits, and I can grab some aloe. So the thing with this game is it's a lot more survivally than Space Engineers. That's my usual game that I play, and it is a bit more of a challenge. And yeah, I want to definitely get to doing something like that. I played it with some of my friends, Nathan and Jay's Machine. They are both also on YouTube, and I had so much fun playing this game that I thought maybe bring it to the channel. One thing I have to say is that for some reason 7 Days to Die and my computer don't work well together. I should have enough power to run this game, but for some reason I have to crank down the graphics, otherwise my whole computer will run pretty hot, and that gives bad noise levels that I don't want to have in my background. So I'm sorry for not bringing you the full graphical quality of this game, and you have to say that sometimes this game has really nice graphics. So that really is pretty nice. I will go up to this building. That's a good starting point to search. And water is always good to search and grab some things. Hopefully, my wish is to find a town in a well-temperated area, because one thing that 7 Days to Die has that definitely will get me more than the zombies do is snakes. Especially in these areas, there are snakes, and I hate snakes with a passion. And I will get out of here as soon as possible. Try not to tread on one, and then I we'll find a nicer area. Okay, this again, this is the crafting. I have a crafting terminal basically. I have my own character, by the way, here. Sorry for not having any clothes. And okay, that immediately looks better. Maybe I should go there. That's the map, the skill tree, all that stuff, quest journal. We will get to all of this. I have a bit of a quest on the side. That's the tutorial kind of. So the game basically asks me to do some things, and so I definitely will do that for now. This will just stay here, I think. We need to craft a stone axe next. That's good to get, but I think I don't have enough materials for that. I want to leave the bedroll there because that's also the spawn point. And having a spawn point set somewhere gives me the ability to spawn there again. Oh yeah, that's the immediate thing that I don't want to have happen. Immediately some of the zombies are here and are trying to get me. You saw this big man down there, a tourist it's called. I have to gather up some more stuff. What is needed? We should have everything. So tools, stone axe, and come on. Where are you coming from? So immediately I'm getting hit by these guys. There's no nice and there's no nice and easy place here. In this game it's good to search everything. By the way, always good to see new stuff. I hate noises here. Again, the the snakes and the zombies sometimes sound pretty similar. So I'm spooked every time in this area. One of the aspects of this game is also base building. So we definitely will go and have to find a nice place to live and to farm. That's also a possibility later. I hope in the next updates they also tease us with cars and all that stuff. At the moment you can build a mini bike to... There's a snake. That's definitely a snake, or... No, it was this zombie. Let me go into the building and get everything that's in here. It might not be a lot, but having a few things would be nice. I still need the fiber shoes. What is happening here? Oh, there's a bookcase. Oh, where? Oh, no. Now I have to circle around her. And I'm infected immediately. This game is relentless. If you are not careful, you will get eaten immediately. That's so not nice. How many of you are there? There's the... I will leave this now. I will go and find a nicer area. We will go over into the green zone there. And hopefully... Oh, there's... on the horizon. Did you see that? There are some buildings. We might go there and hopefully have a bit of an easier life. So my settings, some people might be interested in that. I have 120 minutes a day, and I have 18 hours of daytime, so 6 hours of nighttime. In the nighttime, the zombies run. I don't have items respawning. That's one thing you could set. I disabled that. The difficulty settings are on default. I hope that is not too bad for me, but I will go with that for now. Ooh, that might be a nice area. I will see what lies behind the hill there. The more temperated areas make it possible so I don't have to be on the lookout for warm clothes and all that stuff, because this is one of the things that the game also takes into account. It accounts for warmth and heat and all that stuff. Good. I will try to... I don't know how to structure the episodes now. The game at the moment is pretty new to me when it comes to recording, so this episode might be a bit longer, but in the end I want to keep it around the 20 to 30 minute range per episode, and I will have to see how that works out. Recording this game is a whole new challenge for me, and so because again my computer and the game don't play along, and normally it should, but it doesn't. So again, this area here is pretty nice. This is an area with mixed trees and temperate. This would be a good area to live in, but I would like to be closer to a town or something like... Oh. Towns are pretty hard to work around, but they are good ways to get loot, and so this is a really good sign. I didn't take a look at the map before, so this is real luck. Okay, we might run into problems. There are two forms of these green areas. There's one area that is well temperated, and then there's an area where it sometimes starts to snow, and then it gets pretty cold and all that stuff. So I will not pick up cotton for... let us pick up some cotton for now. Later we can plant things, and it's always good to grab some of the plants that we might want to plant later, like these yellow plants. They are this goldenrod flowers. You can cook tea with them, and they heal certain conditions that might befall you. So yeah, this is the colder area, but not sure if it's not maybe better to live here. Again, I prefer the colder areas before the warmer because of the snakes. Good, let me find maybe a nice place to live, and then we might go from there and start. I usually go for one of these buildings, the 3-level high buildings, tuck in for the night there. So has to do with them being brick buildings and being a bit sturdier than wooden houses or something like that. Again, in the night, the zombies will try to find you sometimes. In horde nights, they know where you are. In normal nights, they will just try to get to you. Plant fiber shoes. I want to finish this thing. This tutorial quest basically says, okay, go and do certain things. And if you don't do them in line, then yeah, you have to craft certain things again. These stumps here, by the way, just a tip, always search them. There's good stuff in there, and this is immediately good stuff because honey gets rid of my infection. See that? Thank you. That's nice. We found in empty tree stumps, I found with Nathan and all that stuff, all the guys, I found night vision goggles, good weapons, all these things. Okay, that's a nice area. There's water relatively close by. We have to be on the lookout for water, and we can go for water from lakes, but we have to cook it. Or we can go for water from snowy areas. There we can collect snowballs and then use them to... Oh, there's animals. That's good. The only animals I don't want to meet are wolves and dogs. But having deer and wild pigs here, wild boars here, that's what we definitely want to have. Let us go for this building. And it's on the outskirts. I hope it's not too heavily infested with zombies. We have some nice things around. Okay, I will make the club. We will need that anyways. And so then I have a good way to defend myself. Let us get rid of this stuff. I will not hunt right now. I think we should make a bow, or there's the quest to make a bow, but now hunting wouldn't do anything for us right now. We will first need a place where we can stay in. This could be a nice area to immediately settle, basically, because again, town's best thing to stay in my opinion, because these are, by the way, areas where you can find nice things. They have implemented adventure type of buildings that you can explore, and this is a neat one. This is a neat one. There's mines all around this construction site and all that stuff, and this is really a bit quieter area. That's a neat thing. Churches, we need to go for shops and find schematics so that we can later build guns and craft them. All that stuff. It will be really, really neat. Again, we will clear out this building and stay here for the night and the day. I have to eliminate all the close by threats and yeah, gather wood. Okay, craft. That's one thing we can do to close off the doors. First, I want to be a bit careful. I hope it's not too dark in there. The light situation is sometimes problematic if you want to record. So this could be a lot of fun here. I hope it's not. Beverage coolers, nice. Beer is always good to find, and the jars too, because with the jars you can use them to. Let me make the 3 frames. I can block the door with it, and I can remove these ones for now, so I will upgrade them later. Yeah, place this one too. The thing there, the quest demands it. Okay, this is always tense. I'm really. That's money. You can find traders and buy stuff of them. I'm really tensing up with this game. Let me give us some light. Okay. There could be sleepers in here. Sleepers are a form of zombies that sit around and wait for you. And sometimes they don't spawn in the right way, so it could be safe. But on the other hand, we might want to be a bit careful. There's also ways to hide and all that stuff. And again, later base building will be a big part. I'm making the new bedroll so I can place this when this building is oh, I don't have the required materials. Oh no, oh no. Let me grab and find some stone. I was able to repair the stone axe. Now I have to be careful. It could be that immediately zombies spawned in here. I killed, by the way, one zombie without showing that to you. That guy was a lot faster than me, and so I wasn't able to press the record button. Sorry for that, but yeah, that's the problem with this. Okay, let us do again. Sorry for it being so dark and dingy. I might try to brighten it up in post. We will have to see. This game really makes me tense. It's at the moment when you don't have armor, when you don't have good stuff on you, then oh, immediately nice things. These are schematics. With this I can later make scrap chest armor, and that's definitely stuff I want to read. We will later take a look at the skills and all that stuff, and so we will go a lot deeper into this. So there's someone on the toilet. I see you. Oh no, I'm stunned. That's one thing I really hate. Nah. I hate being stunned in this game. That's one of the mechanics I hate. I really hate. We will find our stuff again. That's one of the things. I have set it so that it drops my backpack, but not my tool belt. So I hope that I at least have a bit of stuff with me again. So I will spawn on my bed that's still in the desert here. Why is it? Okay. Where is it burning there? So, and now I need to go back to the place. Maybe I will just do that. Hopefully get back there, and then we can start clearing out the area again. Hopefully that works out. We are back at the building, and the first thing I want to do is plop down the bedroll somewhere. And so if we die, we at least spawn here again. You maybe don't interfere with me. That would be nice if you would. By the way, it's a lot nicer to use the club in single player. I have the feeling on the server that we play on, we have some we definitely have some lag problems. Okay, let us get in there again and try to reclaim our stuff, and hopefully that's possible. We'll close ourselves in again. Again, I don't want to suddenly have zombies that crawl up my backside. That wouldn't be nice. Let us search the area again and go up. The big mama should be gone. That's at least a thing that really helps me. But it could be that the person on the toilet isn't gone. So let us see. No, seems to be gone. So on the roof or here. There seems to be someone on the roof. So let me open this up. I'm by the way, it's a weird thing. I have my headphones in, some human turds, nice. I have my headphones in, and I hear them only from one side of it because I just have one of the earbuds in, and that's okay. Oh, there's a big mama too. Now this will be navigating. That will be navigating fun. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is we are in a random world. So there's a pre-made world, Neverscain, and we are in a random world. So nice. Okay, now we still have to deal with the big mama. Did I? Yes, I got her. One shot. Nice. These crates are really, really nice. So these crates basically have random packages in them. You break it open and then it tells you, sometimes it's a cabinet top or a toilet or something or a kitchen appliance, but sometimes it's, ooh, can of tuna. Nice. Sometimes it's, okay, let's hack these up. These bodies or remains, if you hack them up, you get certain things like rotten flesh, then you get animal fat and all that stuff, and you can craft with it again. That's one thing that is really, really neat, and stuff that you definitely want to have. Let me grab the bedroll. We will go in there again. Put it down on the roof. That's where I want to stay for the night. At least this night. And maybe immediately forever. I really like being in the towns. Always search bookshelves, because bookshelves have a high probability to have recipes or schematics in them, and that's again always good to have. Good. Establishing a base, plopping down the bedroll helps with zombies spawning in this area, and then we have to also have a campfire to be able to cook stuff. Problem at the moment is we don't have anything to cook with, but that's hopefully a thing we can do. Okay, I need to craft the frames again. Let me do that, and then we craft the campfire, because that's also one of the things we have to do. 3 frames. I will have to upgrade them. I will just do that up here later. I can just remove them again. With a right click with the X, you can upgrade them. Now I can't pick them up anymore, by the way. You lose. Okay, start a base. Nice. And the next thing is a campfire. We will put down the campfire close to our bedroll. If it's cold, we can warm up there. Then this game has a lot to do, and a lot of things that we need to address. We need to address food, clothes, armor, weapons, all this stuff. It will be great. Good. The campfire here, spending skill points. Okay, that's then we can do that right now. Campfire, here are the things you need to put in, basically. A cooking pot, a grill thing, and then a beaker. That's to make early chemical stuff, all these things. And I want to have a chest, definitely. The secure storage chest, so we can store some things. The Oh, the campfire again. It runs on fuel. You have to turn it off, otherwise you will attract certain zombies that will try to get you, and they are annoying because they call in other zombies, and so that's certainly stuff you don't want to have to deal with. I will take this. The beer will stay back home. This is a land claim block. That's for if you play with other players. They can build in your area, basically. Okay, we will stay with some food. I will craft some arrows and all that stuff, and then I will go out there and explore, grab some things, find hopefully cooking pots and the grill and all this stuff, and I think I will come back when I have made some more arrows, and maybe if I find anything nice. By the way, we can see, oh, we wanted to take a look at the skill points. We can see cornfield here. That's good because that's immediately stuff we can grab to eat and to later make fields with it, and that's one thing I will go over there in a second. Let us deal with the skill points for a second. My character again has these skills that he can learn: weaponsmithing, toolsmithing, gunsmithing, all this stuff. Everything enables you to do different things and to craft better and better tools. I think I will go for toolsmithing and maybe a bit of weaponsmithing for now. We get, I think, skill points until level 200 or so. We have to be a bit considerate what skills we take. I want to use stuff like the survival, the camel. That is stuff where you run basically your food and your water doesn't run out so fast, and some tools you learn automatically, like blade weapons, barter, archery, all this stuff. The other things you have to put points into. You can put points into the weapon skills, but it's not really necessary because you constantly learn it by doing this stuff. And then again, there's skill books that you have to find. For example, the painting stuff. That's definitely not, skill books that you can find and learn. The skills get more and more pricey. Let us see what we can do. I want to do a bit of toolsmithing, but we only have 5 points available, so this costs 3 points as well. What does cost 2 points? That's a skill I want to have. You have stamina and health, and stamina goes down, and with a sexual tyrannosaur we get a higher recover rate when it comes to stamina and all that stuff. That's stuff we have to deal with. Bad mechanic, also a thing I want to get, but I think I will go for toolsmithing to get better tools. The stone axe is one of the tools we can craft, and I definitely want to get a better one later. Good. Yeah, let me gather materials. That's what I need to do. And cooking pot, nice. let us gather materials. Well, maybe we immediately find good stuff that we can use in our camp. Okay, I no need to go out there anymore. We can scrap stuff like these cans, for example. We definitely can use them to later maybe make some armor. So we store this in here. This enables us now to grill things and to cook things like water, for example. Okay, now I will go out there and find some things. I will play until we reach the end of the first day, and then I will hide up here and basically end the episode, I think. Good. That's one thing I have to show you. I found in a sports bag on the ground, or I found a spike club. That's one of the best clubs you can get. I think it's the best club you can get. And pistol parts. Items, basically, or weapons, usually are made out of... Ooh, nice. Some better clothes. Are usually made out of different parts. And the better the parts, the higher the level on them. So this is the level. The better the gun will be, or the better the item will be, and it also defines how long this thing lasts, basically. So the number down there on under everything defines the amount of durability you have with it. Good. Having this club is nice because again it makes more damage and it's a higher level. I'm not sure if I can repair it for now because it needs a skill book to craft, and it might also need it to repair it. We will see. Oh, there's a passing gas. That's a gas station. Yeah, the puns in this game are pretty strong. So sometimes we will have to live with that. Let me shoot her. I will go out more. I just grabbed some corn. I just searched this house, and I will go on a bit more to find hopefully good stuff and to see where are points of interest. Oh, because see, these are for me always points of interest. These Shamway Foods, that's a grocery store, Passing Gas, nice. These are different shops you can visit. In the grocery store you mainly find groceries. Here you can find motor parts and all that stuff for later crafting. And there's more. There's shotgun messiahs. Shotgun messiahs are gun stores. Then I think this is a booby trap. Booby trap is a strip club. So again, another pun there, because in strip clubs, normally, as far as I know, booby trap, there are no mines. In these ones, there are mines. So it's crazy. Good. Let me go on for a bit more. One of the worst enemies in the game, the dogs. Stay on your feet, run backwards, and never look back, basically. And shoot them with your bow. But they give you some nice stuff. Oh, bones, that's neat. Let me show you one thing that you should know is bones. Bones are good as clubs, but not good as clubs, but you can make bone shifts out of them. So a knife. With a knife, cutting up these animals or the human remains it gives you more stuff and better stuff. So always think about that. I wanted to search this church, and there was this dog in here. Nice, a battery. With a battery we can later make things like electrical battery units. That it's mini bikes. All this stuff needs mini bikes. By the way, we can't be sensitive here. We have to search everything, and sometimes you have stuff like that in coffins. So, but I'm more interested in this stuff. These are gun schematics for the sniper rifle and the shotgun. Both immediately good to have. I will not deal with you. Let me read these. I think I've made a small circle to see if there are more stores. I found the courthouse and all that stuff. everything really need to have. Okay, read these. Immediately read these, because I'm alone in this world. I have to do everything on my own. There's a buzz's bar. This is good to loot. This is a really, really good place to stay. And then I will go on looting a bit more. Now I have to run because there's a biker zombie behind me. But one thing you always should get early is one of these utility worker zombies, because you can see that they have the chance to give you a mining helmet, and the mining helmet will help us in our adventures, because the mining helmet gives us light, and that's definitely a thing we want to have in here. I have to go back to base and deal with some things. The mining helmet again helps me now not have to carry the torch everywhere. By the way, placing torches, we found that out, bad thing, not a good thing. It attracts screamers, that are the zombies that attract other zombies. So, good. I think I will go back to base. We will end the episode here because it's getting late in the day, and the only thing I want to do more is maybe go out, adventure a bit more, but I will just do that on my own. At the moment, again, we are at a good point where we can make a break, and I think I will see you in the next episode, then maybe in the next day. If I find anything interesting, I will make sure to record that. But for now, it's gathering materials so that we can stay here. You can see what I found. I found some more beer, some oil. This is all good stuff. Animal hides, we can make leather with that. Leather is needed later. Lamp rations, all needed stuff. That is food. Ear of corn, we can make food with it and have more seeds. Pine seeds may be good too. You can plant trees to later cut them down. Bullet casings, good to make new bullets. Why do I have 3 secure storage chests? I will place them. Okay. Yeah, people. But I think that's all for today. Again, my day will now end with doing some more things until the night comes, and then maybe we will meet us in the night just to give you an impression how it is. But that will be done in the next episode. Good, people. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked 7 Days to Die. If you did, then please leave a like on the video. Leave me a comment what you want to see, and take a look at the description. I will put a link there to, there's a link to all my social media, and then I will put a link to maybe the Steam page for 7 Days to Die, and a link to their homepage and all that stuff. I like the game. We will play it for a bit and see how well it does. That's the thing. Good, people. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. See ya, guys.